Hi there. This full body mobility yoga practice will improve your flexibility with all of your favorite yoga poses. Plus, I've included a nice dynamic yoga core sequence right in the middle. You're going to love it. You ready? Let's go.
Welcome to yoga. Meet me in child's pose and find your deep, smooth breath. If you have Ujjayi pranayama in your practice, ocean breath, begin to ignite it now. And use your breath, whether calm and controlled or ocean breath, as your home base throughout your practice today. Yoga is uniting your breath and your movement. Rise up into a tabletop and firm up your core as you extend your right arm forward and your left leg back, right thumb pointing up, left toes pointing down. Keep your core stable in between and take a big inhale. Exhale, tap elbow to knee underneath you, rounding your spine as you do so. Inhale to reach, keep your belly pulling in. Exhale to tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. This time, reach, bend your back knee, and rotate your right arm back to grab onto your back foot. Bow open as you lift out of your left shoulder and kick your foot into your hand to lift even higher for 3, 2, 1. Back to tabletop. Firm up your core and extend your left arm forward, right leg back. Left thumb pointing up, right toes pointing down. Inhale. Exhale, tap, elbow to knee. Inhale to reach. Tap. Reach. Tap. This time, reach. Bend your back knee, rotate your arm back, and grab onto your foot. Lift out of your right shoulder. Roll your left shoulder open, kick your foot into your hand, and lift a little bit higher for 3, 2, 1. Slow release, back to your tabletop. And make your way to downward facing dog. Notice where your breath went, and see if you can bring it back. Then take 10 tiny steps towards the front of your mat. Meet me in a forward fold. With deeply bent knees, lift your hips high as you sink your chest low, let your head hang heavy. For halfway lift, bring your feet together to touch and slide your hands up your shins, finding a long flat back. Then forward fold. As you inhale, rise up into mountain pose, reaching your arms up to the ceiling, then exhale, hands together at heart center. Close your eyes. Find your breath. And take a moment to bring some gratitude to your practice. That you showed up today. That your body is moving and your breath is flowing. And with that gratitude, open your eyes, reach your arms overhead, big inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms to the right. So bend both elbows open like cactus arms, right elbow reaching back, left elbow reaching forward. Pinch your shoulder blades together behind you. Open your arms up into your open arm twist, left hand reaching forward, right hand reaching back. And then slowly tip your arms, left arm reaching up to the ceiling as your right hand comes to your back thigh. And for a mini back bend, reach your right arm up to meet your left, looking up through your fingers. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Chaturanga, high to low plank as you exhale, with your elbows bending directly back, knees down if it helps. Upward facing dog as you inhale, lift your knees up, roll your shoulders open, then downward facing dog as you exhale, send it back. Then right away, inhale, look up, bend your knees. Exhale, step your feet to touch at the top of your mat, moving slow and controlled for halfway lift, inhale. Then exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise to mountain pose. Exhale, cactus arms to your left. Now hold and breathe here. Pinch your shoulder blades together behind you. Firm your core up here, stitching everything together. And then extend your arms open into your open arm twist. Then slowly tip it back, right arm reaching up, left hand to your back thigh. And for the mini back bend, reach your left arm up to meet the right. Looking up through your hands, big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, lengthen your spine and your hamstrings. Exhale, chaturanga, dandasana, high to low plank. Moving through your upward facing dog and your downward facing dog. Find your breath. And when you're ready, meet me in hero pose. Sitting on your knees and heels, with your palms facing down on your lap. Take a moment to find your breath. Your breath is your home base. And when you're practicing a calm, controlled breath and linking it with your movement, it takes what would otherwise just be exercise and it turns it into yoga. So let's practice that here. Find high plank. Use your strong yogi hands and firm up your core. And from your high plank, step your right knee in to hover above your mat as if you were going into a tabletop, and then bring your left knee in to hover as well. This is called bear pose. Now step your right leg back into your high plank, and then your left leg back into high plank. Now what we're doing is called bear walks. So step your right knee in, then your left knee in, right leg back, then your left leg back. Keep it going. Right knee in, left knee in, right leg back, left leg back. Slow and controlled, right knee in, left knee in, right leg back, left leg back. Now keep it going twice as fast. Almost there. How's your breath? Finish it up, come back to plank. With your breath as controlled as possible, and remember it's a practice, step your left knee in and then your right, so we're taking bear walks on the other side. Then your left leg back and then your right. Slow at first. Left knee in and then your right. Left leg back and then your right. Keep it going. Left knee in, right, left back, right back. One more, nice and slow. Left in, left back, right back. Now twice as fast. Keep it going. Three, two, one. Back to your plank. And then walk both knees into your bear. With your knees hovering, squeeze your legs together and turn your knees to the right as you lower your left hip down towards the mat. Not all the way to touch though. Then come back to center and twist to the other side. Knees to the left, right hip down. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. Left hip down. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. Keep it going. These are bear twists. You will feel this tomorrow. So you're getting the exercise no matter what. Where is your breath? 3, you're doing great. This is hard. 2, it's not easy for me either, and I've been practicing, as you are now. 1, come back to center and go right into side plank. Left elbow down, right arm high, stack your feet. Take your right hand behind your head so your right elbow is pointing up to the ceiling. Take a big inhale. Exhale, tap your right elbow to your right knee. Inhale back to center. Exhale, tap. Inhale to center. Exhale, tap. Now keep it going for about 8 star crunches. This is so hard the first couple of times you do it, but as you know, with practice, you will get stronger and you will feel smoother, and these poses will feel easier. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Side plank with your right elbow down, left arm high. And take the same variation or setup that you did on the other side, always treating your body with balance. So if you're going into your star crunches, left hand behind your head, left elbow pointing up, inhale here, then exhale, tap, elbow to knee. Inhale to center, exhale, tap. Keep it going. We're doing about 8 on each side. Keep your face calm, control your breath, add a little smile. You're here for 3. Oh no, the dreaded counting. 2, you got this. 1, gentle release back down to your mat. Go ahead, let it all out. And then make your way to hero. A grounding posture. Sitting on your knees and heels. Ground down with your palms facing down. Shoulders relaxed, eyes closed. Find your breath. Then blink your eyes open and make your way to downward facing dog. Find your breath, invite it back into your practice. To move on your next inhale, look up, bend your knees. Exhale to step or hop to the top of your mat. For halfway lift, nice long flat back, big breath in. Then forward fold as you breathe out. Take chair pose. Hold and breathe. Feel your weight ground down through your feet. Squeeze your legs together, sit back in your hips, relax your shoulders, but stay strong through your arms. From here, stay low in your hips and reach your right arm down to the ground and then back behind you for open arms. This twist is all in your upper body as you keep your legs and your hips together, training your body not to overcompensate or tweak or strain. Now lift your right heel slightly off the mat. Then slowly rotate your right hand down to the ground and then up into one leg mountain pose with your right knee lifting. Strong and calm through your body and breath. From here, airplane your arms as you tilt your body forward, extend your right leg back into a full airplane pose, find the strength in your body, and then take your time as you land your back foot down into a lunge. Keep your airplane arms. Shoulders rolling open. Engage your lats by pushing your shoulders down. Then reach your arms overhead for crescent lunge. From here, cactus your arms open but do not lift up through your chest or flare your ribs. Keep your entire core stitched together. With your core strong and stitched, rotate your cactus arms to the left, with your left elbow pointing back and your right elbow pointing forward. Pinch your shoulder blades together behind you, and then extend your arms open into your open arm twist. And now tilt your left arm back towards your back thigh, reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Lengthen through your right hip flexor, all the way through your right fingertips. Then gracefully open up into a warrior two. And take reverse warrior. Stretch out your left side body that you were compressing so much. Big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel both hands down to your mat and take a high plank with your left leg lifted. Option to keep your left leg lifted and move through your chaturanga, high to low. Find upward facing dog as you inhale, downward facing dog as you exhale. Right away, inhale, look up, bend your knees. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Find your chair pose. From here, keep your legs as they are and just rotate your left arm back into your open arm twist. Pinch your shoulder blades together behind you. Lift your left heel slightly. And take your time as you slowly transition to your one-leg mountain pose with your left knee lifting. If at any point you lose your balance, just smile, shake it off, and come right back in with playfulness and grace. Next is airplane. Sweep your arms down and back as you tilt your body forward, extending your left leg back. Left toes pointing down, drive back through your back heel and forward through the crown of your head. Then slowly and mindfully step it back into your lunge with airplane arms. And keep your shoulders rolling open, even pressing down slightly. And sweep your arms up for crescent lunge. Reminder to keep your core stitched together. Do not flare your ribs in these next couple of poses. So first, just cactus your arms, bending your elbows open. No extra back bend here, okay? And then twist to your right. Right elbow back, left elbow forward. And you're using the strength of your core to twist, so you might even feel that here. Holding this twist, open your arms up, stretching between your hands, and then tilt your right arm down to meet your back thigh, left arm reaching up to the ceiling, and stretch. And slowly open up into warrior two. Next is reverse warrior. And stretch out the whole side body that you were just compressing so much. Big breath in. As you breathe out, cartwheel your hands down, keep your right leg lifting in your high plank, and chaturanga high to low. Upward facing dog as you inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale. When you're ready, release into child's pose. With your hips reaching high, your chest reaching low, shoulders, neck, and jaw relaxed. And take a scan of your body, noticing how you feel. and where you feel it, and how you might feel different from your first child's pose today. Now rise up and come to lie down on your back for a happy baby pose. And take some time to rock side to side. Let it feel good. Now release your feet and bring your knees together, arms out to your sides like a T, and lower your knees down to your left. And soften your body into this twist, so much different than all the twists you've done so far, where you've used so much muscle to get yourself into your twist. This time, you'll completely relax into this twist. Notice where your breath goes to create space, and see if you can relax that area a little bit more with each breath. And bring your knees back to center to switch sides. Lower your knees down to your right and soften into place. Draw your knees back to center and wrap your arms around your legs, forming a tiny little ball. Really squeeze yourself in there. For 3, 2, 1. Release into your final shavasana and take up some space. Relax into place. Close your eyes and allow yourself to just be. Let your breath return to its natural rhythmic state. And if only for a minute today, allow yourself to just be. Bringing small movements back to your fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. One at a time, draw your knees in and roll over onto one side into a fetal position. And before you go anywhere here, take a moment in this fetal position to think about what it is that you like about yourself. So we can start our day off with that note of self-love and self-care. Press yourself up into a seated position and bring your hands together at heart center. The twisting and balancing that you practiced today was a practice of body, mind, and breath. It was a challenge, and in that challenge, you likely fell, whether body, mind, or breath. But the focus isn't on how many times you fell, but instead in how many times you got back up. Every time you fall out of your position, your breath, or your focus, it's an opportunity for you to catch yourself with compassion and pick yourself back up again. It's an opportunity to learn and grow. So from that place of growth within me to that place of growth within you, we are one.
Great job. This video is part of my Twist Yoga collection in the SarahBethYoga app, filled with all these mobility and Pilates-inspired yoga sequences to help you feel great in your body with all the length and the strength you need for true mobility. So check it out in the SarahBethYoga app for free by clicking the link below or scan this QR code. See you there.